So we're finally gonna do a tour of my full setup of a 38-gallon bow front. I did make this video like 2 weeks ago, and then it ended up being 20 minutes long, and it's taking forever to upload. So I'm remaking it now. But I guess first we could talk about everything that's in here. So what I'm really using for the gravel is river rock on some gravel at Petco. I was gonna get the Caribbean Sea. I don't know. It was on Big Al's website. It was like a gray color, but I don't know. This gravel, it's just when it gets dirty, which I don't let it get dirty, but when it does, it kind of turns yellow. That's why it looks kind of yellow when you stand back and stuff. That's why I wanted kind of like a darker gravel, but to get it shipped here would be like $80, so I didn't really want to do that. And next we got another Big Al's thing, which is there's these money wort plants, and they have just all four of them. They're all the same, just different sizes. And then this wood thing, which everybody asks about, is from Petco. Not Petco, PetSmart. It's like $60, but I got it on sale for like 30. So. And then I guess the fish. I had 9 neon tetras and 7 rummy noses, but lately the neons got sucked up in the fluval aqua clear, and so 4 of them died. So I only got 5 of them now. So I'll probably get more of them to do that. And then I only got 2 rummy noses because I quarantined all of them for like a week, but they still just die when they still die when they get in the tank. I've tried getting rummy noses like 2 or 3 times, but every time only one survives, so I only got 2 of those. And then I got 1 bristlenose, which you've probably seen because that was like the first fish I put in here. He usually hides. And then I got 5 peppered Corydoras. And I don't even know where they are right now. Oh, well, there's the sun's kind of getting in the way, but he's right there. I think he's like 2 or 3 inches, and he gets like 5 or 6. So, but once he gets 5 or 6, I'm gonna probably give it back to Petco because I don't really want a big plecto like that. He already makes a mess as it is. I'm trying to see. I don't know where the core's at. It must be because there's holes in these logs. That's one thing. If you do get this decoy at PetSmart, they have like these 2 holes, one in the right here and and sometimes the fish will get stuck in there and can't figure out how to get out. So I'll just, if you ever go to buy this, I say put something where they can't go through it. But my plecto goes through and gets out, just because I don't know. I feel like some of the fish have gotten stuck in there, but my plecto uses it as his cave. I never really got him a cave, so I guess it works out. I'm still trying to find, I don't know, man. I swear, these cories can hide, because there's 5 of them, and they're all like about 2 inches, huh? Well, if they come out, then I guess I'll show you. So for filtration, well, first I got this Alka Clear, no, not Alka Clear, Marineland Maxi Jet 400. Mostly because at the time I only had this filter and it didn't have enough water movement. It was only like this half of the tank. So I got that. There's a bigger attachment for it, but it's kind of too big. So I just keep on just this attachment. So for filtration, my first thing that came with the tank was the Marineland 200. And so obviously my bio wheel is established now. Well, my tank's been running for since early July, so July. This tank's probably been set up 5, maybe 6 months. I really don't know. We got It looks dirtier on camera, but it's actually just like a really dark gray. Try to get, yeah, there we go. So it's filtration. I'll probably eventually get 2 out of clear 50s, but I don't know. I kind of do like this filter just because it is big. But so you got that, and then so first before water even gets into the actual filter part, it goes through a bag of Chemi Pure Elite, which is a bag that does 25 gallons, and then it goes through 2 sponges, and then another bag of Chemi Pure Elite, but that bag it treats 50 gallons. So just in this filter, we have 75 gallons worth of Chemi Pure, and then there's another sponge right there, which doesn't do much, but you can see I'm doing a water change right after this video, so if anything does look dirty, that's why. But you can see the sponges get pretty dirty and stuff. But people always hate on this filter, but if you do it right, it's actually really good. It's just the Outclear 50. The water comes like from the bottom and up. That's why I kind of like it so much. So I'm not really gonna pull out the media because last time I made a mess in the last video. But also I got the big sponge that it comes with, and I might actually buy more of those and put it in there because those sponges are more coarse, and that's kind of more just thicker. So when you can't really see it, but there's another bag of Chemi Pure Elite which does another 25 gallons. So we already have 100 gallons with the Chemi Pure. And then you take this, and there's obviously that Biomax stuff that comes with. And I took the carbon out because I didn't need it. And I just put another one of these sponges on top of it. So I've liked this filter so far, and obviously you can do low power and then high power. So the water level is real low. After I do the water change, the water level will be above this part right here, so it'll be like this high. And then I got temperature. I don't really need it most of the time, but then mag flow glass cleaner. Never really used that either because my glass never has algae on it. I've actually never had algae before, so I don't even know what it's like having it. But see if any of the Corydoras came out. I don't think so. I don't know where they are. There's a Plecto again. Oh, there he is. And so I always thought they gave me the wrong type of Plecto because usually the bristle nose have bristles on its nose and this one doesn't. So I was kind of worried that this was like an actual, well, this was the like common ones which get like 2 feet. But somebody told me in the comments that it was the females are the ones with the bristles and the males don't. So I'm hoping that's the case, but it hasn't really got that much big, so I'm guessing it is a bristle nose. Nice. I think these 2 are my favorite fish. I've never like if you ever suggest like if you know any fish that would go good in this tank, so I'm trying to keep a peaceful tank and I don't want anything that's aggressive at all. But I don't know where these Corydoras are. I don't know how they're all disappeared. But see, yeah, people always ask what stand I have. I don't know why, but it's literally just a dresser. Then my stands are there. But it's just a dresser. I never really got a stand because I didn't have room for it, so I just put on a dresser. I got my 2 nets, a big one and a small one. And for chemicals, here's a little slash food. I have 2. I use just the chem stuff. I think it's better. But I had 2 things of stability. This I was about to run out, so I got another bottle. And prime clarity, and another bottle of prime. This is because this whole cap full. If you fill a whole cap full with prime with this cap, it treats 50 gallons. Which when I do water changes, I only take out 10 gallons, maybe 11. So this is why I just dump some of this in this bottle because this is just like a drip. And then I got Clear API. These two are basically the same thing. This just goes in clear. This just makes a mess, and like it takes a while for it to go away. So I never really liked it. But for food, my main food. So on Mondays I feed New Life Spectrum. I was trying to get Norfin fish food. It's just at the time I didn't want to pay $16 because I wanted to get the community fish food, which is 0.5. Because I had to still cut like crunch it up. You know, it's only 1 millimeter. And I got 2 things of bloodworms. I got this type of shrimp, which I feed on Thursdays. The bloodworms Wednesday. And then for the Corys and Plecto, I feed Hiraki. And then this is when I first had a Plecto with the cichlids. I don't really use this no more. And then when I did have cichlids, but I didn't know what I was doing when I had that 10-gallon. You guys probably know, if you guys have been subscribed for long enough, you know I had that 10-gallon cichlid tank, which is probably the worst idea ever, but... And then I got my tank. I actually still have my 10-gallon. I use it for quarantine when I get new fish and stuff. But I don't know where. I don't know where these Corys at. But for that, actually, there's an attachment that comes over here, and that's what that is. So I kind of just cut the out clear tube and it actually fit pretty well. But I'm gonna, on Aquarium Co-op's website, he has a sponge, so that's why I'm probably gonna put it there because fish are still getting sucked up. I don't know how. Like they get sucked up, but they don't go through the intake. They just get like kind of somewhat jammed in there, like their fin gets jammed in there, and then they can't go anywhere and end up dying from stress. Which is kind of dumb, but okay. Alright. I think the oldest fish in this tank is definitely the Plecto. And then these neons have been in there. They went in next. After the neons, I think I had the gourami, in which I'm surprised nobody's asked, because that gourami was, I've always had that gourami in my videos. Yeah, I was like, basically it was being mean to my Corys, and I had it in the net like this, like I had it leaning in the tank like that, so it's just still in the tank, but it's just in a small space in this net. Well, I was using the big net. Well, it still had space to swim, but like it got so stressed out, it jumped out of the tank and died. Which I was kind of happy that it did that, cause I really didn't want that fish no more. But I didn't really want to fish it dive. But I did like the gourami though. It was cool. But then, well, then before the gourami died, that's when I got the Corys, and then it was bowling them, and then that's when I got. Actually, I've always had this rummy nose, and this is like the wait. Let me see. Yeah, like the lighter one is the more white one is, and then that one is the one of the newer ones. But there's only one left of that. But I don't know what this is doing. But I think that's about really it for my setup. Last time I kind of went into more detail. I like took apart the filters. I showed you all kinds of stuff. It was like over 20 minutes, and my phone, after 4 hours, it was only at 20% uploaded. And I needed my phone, and I didn't really feel like uploading it. And so this one, it seems like it's gonna be about 14 minutes, which is still long. But if you see it, that obviously I got it uploaded. So we're almost at 50 subscribers, so that'd be pretty cool if we can get that by Christmas. I don't know if we will, but I've gained like 3 in the last like couple days, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, if you have any suggestions where I should video, because I never know what to really video unless I get something new or something. But if you have any ideas, just tell me, or if you have any questions, I usually I always answer all of them, so. If you want to see something, just tell me, because obviously, like, there was a couple people that wanted to know, that had this tank, wanted to know how to put these lights on, and I could have just told them, but I actually just made a whole video about it, and that video actually has like 40 views or something, right now. So if you ever want to see something, I'll make a video about it, or how to do something. But yeah, just like, comment, subscribe, comment. But that's about it. Give you a couple of shots. It's not as clean right now because I'm doing a water change, but right now after this, yeah. So that's it. See ya.